Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you the new Nomi Patterns 2024 Early Spring Collection, and we are going to be taking a first look at them together. As many of you already know, Nomi, McCall's, and Simplicity have all released their early spring collections. I have already done a video on the Simplicity patterns, and I will link that in the description box below if you have not had a chance to check that out. And I will also enter that into the end cards at the end of the video. But yes, this collection consists of 9 different new patterns. I will be doing a video on the McCalls. It's just going to be a little bit later. But the Nomi patterns that we're going to be looking at are all designed by makers in the sewing community, and the line is governed by Mimi G. And so I always think that that's like really special for us because these are people that we all interact with on social media and have some sort of connections with. So we will go ahead and get started. If you like this type of video, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and click the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. All right, so again, we're going to be reviewing the Nomi 2024 Early Spring Collection, so let's get started. All right, so for this first pattern, we have Nomi 2063, and the designer is Brittany J. Jones. The description is in women's romper and jumpsuit. And it goes on to say that it is a notched collar romper and jumpsuit that has a back elastic casing, side pockets, front fly zipper, and belt, and the sewing rating is average. So there's 2 views. Let's take a closer look. Here is the notched collar and front fly. I like that it is wide leg, and the romper here. So you get spring, early fall, summer with this look. I think it is super cute, and I love the fact that it comes open in the front so that you don't have to ask somebody to help you with, with taking a zipper down in the back and things like that. I think that's one of the biggest complaints about jumpsuits is having to deal with taking it off when you have to use the restroom. But when it opens in the front, it makes it much easier. So kudos to Brittany for designing it that way. And so here is a closer look at the romper and another view of the jumpsuit. In the back view here. And so this is where the elastic gathers. This is what the pocket looks like here. And the suggested fabrics are going to be your chambray, cotton blends, and linen blends. And it does call for lightweight interfacing. For the notions, 1 9-inch zipper and 2 5/8-inch buttons and 3/4 yards of elastic. All right, so let's take a look at the line art. So here is your line art right here. Very nice design. I love it. I love it. And I don't sew front fly zippers, but I think I may practice and then I'll give this a try. But yes, it looks like the sleeves are grown on. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's a separate pattern piece for the sleeve. So this is a really, really easy design. I believe it's average because of the front fly right here and maybe even the collar. But yeah, very, very, very cute look. Classic, love it. All right, so let's go on to the next pattern. Okay, so this next pattern is Nomi 2068, and this pattern is by Lydia Naomi, and the pattern description is Mrs. Shirt Dress, and it goes on to say that it is a cargo shirt dress with slightly oversized fit, has rounded shirt tail hems, patch pockets with flaps, top stitching, and center back box pleats, and the sewing rating is average as well. So let's take a closer look. So here is the back, some nice back detail with top stitching and a lot of detailed top stitching on the front, and it has like this boxy look to it. does have a sew along, as does all of the Nomi patterns. Okay, so here's another look. Closer look at the back. I like this little detail right here. Lydia is so talented. I watch a lot of her YouTube videos, and I just really love her. Okay, and so let's take a look at the line art. Well, actually, let's look at the fabric recommendations first. So the fabric recommendations are going to be your chambrays, cotton blends, lightweight denim, linen blends, poplin, shirting, stretch, wovens, and twill. It does call for lightweight interfacing as well. And as far as the notions, you only need 6 5/8 inch buttons. And so now we'll look at the line art. So here is the front and here is the back. And for some reason I thought it was more of a squared bottom, but it's a rounded, it has a rounded bottom here. So yes, so it's definitely the cargo shirt dress. That's what they call it, and that's what it looks like. So what I like most about this pattern is all of the beautiful top stitching, and I like the pockets, you know, the cargo pockets all over the place. I mean, we live in a world where cell phones and cards are needed everywhere, and so this, if you're wearing this dress, you're definitely going to have what you need to carry with you. So yes, I think it's cute, and not only that, it's stylish. It's super cute, so I do like it. All right, so very nice by Lydia Naomi, and we will go to the next pattern. Okay, so this next look is by Alicia Grace, and this is Nomi 2062, and the pattern description is Mrs. Overalls, and it also goes on to say a modern take on the classic. This overall features a flare leg with side panels, kangaroo pocket detail, mock fly front and adjustable straps. View B has contrast at the front pocket and side panel, and this also has a sew along, as I mentioned, all of them do. So let's take a look at the photos up close. So this is very, like, I've not seen overalls that are this wide on the side. It's very different from like your standard overall, which makes it unique. So I really like that, and I like how it flares out. In version A, she has, you know, this looks like the same fabric all the way around, and actually the color looks a little darker, so maybe she used two different black denims, but you know, the colors are the same. Here in your view B, there's a contrasting where she's using a stripe, and she has them going, you know, asymmetrical, so, you know, at an angle here. So that's a really good detail. And then she put the stripes vertical here for the kangaroo patch pocket. It also has buttons along the side and your belt loop right there. So I actually like this design. I like more of the contrast view B than I do A, only because it just looks a little different. I feel like it makes it look stylish even more. So yeah, so let's see if there's, let's see other photos. So this is the black up close, and she used white top stitching. And like this, like the pattern said that this is a mock front fly. So it gives you the illusion of a real. Look at how large or long this hem is here. It looks like it's probably like a 5-inch hem. It's super cute too. And then we already looked at that. Okay, here's a back view. So you have some back patch pockets here. Some nice crisscross detail going on here. Well, it's not really crisscross, but it gives the illusion of it. So yeah, really love it. I think it's super cute. Alright, so let's look at the pattern, or fabric suggestions I should say. Chambray, corduroy, cotton blends, denim, linen blends, and twill. You need interfacing for the notions, pair of 2 overall buckles without a built-in slider, and a pair of adjustable sliders, and 8 jean tack buttons. Alright, so let's look at the line art. So here's your line art right here. and I think it is super cute. I do like it. I like the wide bib, and I like the contrast. I think it's very, very fashionable and fabulous. So great job, Alicia Grace. All right, we're gonna go on to the next pattern. All right, so this next pattern is Nomi 2071, and this was designed by Sins of Many, and the pattern description is men's vest and shorts, and it goes on to say that it is lined front wrap vest that has a contrast shawl collar, welt pockets, inside button closure, and back elastic for movability. Shorts have elastic waist with fly front and belt loops, contrast side panel, and back welt pockets, and it is considered average. I think this is sharp, very sharp for a man, especially when on vacation and you want to dress up, maybe at like a beach vacation dinner that is outside and hot. I think this is absolutely just right on. So let's take a closer look here. I just love that shawl collar. And there is a sew along. And so let's look at more photos here. Here's a back view. So there's like a little elastic thing going on here, and there looks like there's some elastic here in the back of the shorts, and then the welt pockets here. And so for our fabric suggestions, just gonna have cotton blends, gabardine, linen blends, seersucker, stretch wovens, twill, and for the lining, cotton blends and polyester blends, and lightweight fusible interfacing. For the notions, 4 5/8 buttons, and you need 1-inch elastic. And for view B, which is the actual shorts, you will need a 7-inch zipper and 1 3/8 yards of elastic. And so yeah, I'm loving it. So let's look at the line art here. So this is your vest, and then your pants here. So it looks fairly simple to make. I know it's an early spring collection, but this would definitely be like summer for where I live. Yeah, because it would be too cold. So anyway, but yes, definitely has its place, and I really like the idea of this. And I love that you can contrast the shawl collar and also the sides of view B. All right, so yes, excellent job, Sins of Many, and let's move on to the next maker. Okay, so for this next pattern, we have Nomi 2064, and this is a men's jacket and vest by Donnie Q. All right, so this is a rain jacket that's a combination of a crop jacket and vest. Crop jacket attaches to vests with snaps along the front and can be worn together or separately. Boxy fit jacket features hood with visor, drop shoulders, and front snap closure. Vest has front zipper closure, includes zippered patch pockets, and 2 sizes of cargo pockets with flaps. The sewing rating is average. So this is very interesting that it's a combination of a crop jacket and a vest, and the crop jacket attaches to the vest. All right, so let's take a closer look. So this is your crop jacket, and this is your vest, and this is how it looks when it's attached, and lots of cargo pockets. So great for camping. All right, so here's a closer look. Has a zipper. It looks like he's doing the tab here with a D-ring. That looks like that must be a trend here in the early spring 2024 collection. I saw that on one of the patterns with Simplicity. So yeah, lots of detail here. All right. And here is the two together. Just a closer look. Yeah, it's pretty clever. I like all the detail it's in that. And look, it even has a side pocket underneath a zippered cargo pocket. That's pretty neat and detailed. Okay, so for the suggested fabrics, we have coated fabrics, nylon, water-resistant fabric, wax fabric, and for the lining, cotton blends, flannel, fleece, and polyester blends. It also requires lightweight interfacing, lots of notions, as you can see, such as heavy-duty snaps, twill tape, barrel stops, separating zipper, which you need 3/9" for that, 5/8" heavy-duty snaps, and gross grain ribbon, and of course like the 1D ring. So yeah, it's a lot going on here. I think it's, perfect for the right occasion. Like I said, if you're a camper or if you're just going somewhere hiking and things like that, where you may want to take a lot of things with you, this would be perfect. This could be a trend, I'm not really sure, but like for me, if I were to purchase this pattern, it would be for the purpose of maybe like some hiking and camping and things like that. So let's take a look at the line art. So here is your line art here. So you have the hood is very nice, covers the neck area, and so this is the crop jacket, and then this is the vest. And how it attaches is these snaps right here. It attaches, on this here attaches with those snaps. So wow, and then the back of the vest, there's even these pockets here. So this vest is just full of compartments. But yeah, he put a lot of hard work into this. And again, this is by Diamond Q. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next pattern. Okay, so now we have ME2070 Girls and Mrs. Trench Coat by Beauty J'adore. I am a fan of Beauty J'adore because I just really love the simplicity, but yet the voluminous feel of her work. So I have made quite a few of her pieces before, so I was excited to see that she had released something with this early spring collection. And so again, this is a Girls and Mrs. Trench Coat, and the description goes on to say nothing like having a mother and daughter time in stylish matching coats. Slim fit coat features double-breasted closure, wide collar, welt pockets, a sleeve band with a button closure, and belt. And the sewing rating is average. So let's take a closer look here. And so Beauty J'adore, when she was with McCall's, did have a trench coat pattern out. It was kind of similar, but not, because this collar here is very dramatic, and the collar that she had with McCall's is not. So because of that, even that, one detail, I'm sure there's more details, but for me, just looking at it, that one detail is enough for me to even get this pattern, even with having the other pattern. I absolutely love this look. So let's see here. Here is another photo up close, and this is the little girls, and I like this detail here going on at the wrist. That is like super stylish and cute. And here is the look at the collar. And I just think it's so cute being able to have a mother-daughter duo. Here's the, there's looks like a total of 6 buttons with 3 buttonholes to give that, double-breasted look. Here's the back. Super cute. Super cute. I love this little flap here. I mean, it would be so nice to be able to make a little girl a dress like that and be able to match with her. Like, that you're not going to find a stylish dress like that in the stores. Not like this for a little girl. So to be able to make a little girl one like that is absolutely fabulous in my opinion. Okay, so the suggested fabrics are going to be your cotton blends, lightweight wool blends, linen blends, nylon, and twill. It does call for a lining, so cotton blends and polyester blends for the lining, lightweight interfacing. And for notions, it says that you will need 13 1-inch buttons, okay, 1 belt buckle without prong with a 2-inch opening. And for the girl, you need 13 3/4 inch buttons and one belt buckle without the prom, and 1.5 inch opening. Okay, so yeah, so let's look at the line art. So here is your line art. I did not even notice this when she was wearing it. This little detail right here, where, you know, Mimi released a cape and she kind of had this thing going on one side too. I'm not really sure what that is, but that must be something that's trending. But you know, I do like it. It's like, I'm not really sure what it's called. But look here. Okay, so I see it here, but I guess I just didn't notice it, and it's here. On the line art, you see a button there, and I didn't see a button on her, so maybe she just decided to leave that off. But yeah, looking good, looking good. Okay, so another winner in my book, again, that is Nomi 2070 by Beauty Jador. And let's go ahead and take a look at the next pattern. Okay, so for the next pattern, we have Nomi 2066, and this is a Misses dress by Gwen Heng. And it's a cute little dress that gives you plenty of opportunity for color blocking. And it goes on to say, retro inspired dress has center front zipper, yoke, and a faux bustier outline, V-neck, cap sleeve, princess panel, and princess seams. Dress features a flounced hem and a belted waist, and the sewing rating is average. So let's take a closer look. So here we have our V-neck, princess seams. We have an exposed metal, exposed metal zipper. I love the belt here. And flounce. I love a good flounce. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so here is a back view, and I love all the little top stitching detail here along the yoke, the sleeves, and the seams. I think this is super cute. I really like it. And let's look at the fabric suggestions. Chambray, cotton blends, denim, linen blends, stretch wovens, and twill. It does need lightweight interfacing. It has an 18-inch exposed zipper, one prong buckle with a 2-inch opening, and 5 1/4-inch eyelets, and that is for the belt. So you do get the belt pattern with that. For some reason, yeah, it's not in the initial pattern description that you get the belt, and it's not even here. Yeah, so yeah, definitely good to know that you do get the belt pattern along with it, so that you can make a fabulous belt with this fabulous dress. So yeah, oh, and the other thing is the top stitching on the flounce. I didn't notice it right away. Super cute. You do have to make sure that you line these up really well, because the flounce has different pieces that connects, and so if you're not, spot on with the measurements, then those are going to be crooked. But absolutely cute. I love this big belt buckle that she found, and I just love how it goes together with the zipper, all the gold. So yeah, super cute. And again, this is Nomi 2066 by Gwen Heng. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next pattern. Okay, so now we have a Nomi 2065, and this is a Mrs. Blazer and Pants by Erica Bunker. And it goes on to say, modern line blazer with cutout back, features peak lapels, plunging V neckline, waist flat pockets, sleeves with button cuffs and back vent. The fitted pants have slits on the front and an invisible zipper. And this is also rated as average. So let's take a closer look. Ooh, wait, look at this cut out in the back. It's very cut out. It's very, very nice on her. And I can even see somebody making like a blazer dress with this, just extending it all the way down. Nice button detail here on the back of the blazer. You know, I will say that this just looks like money, okay? Like, this is a maker in the community that has made this pattern. Personally, we all know that I'm not going to wear it because I'm not going to expose my body. I don't feel comfortable like that, at least right now in my life. However, this is beautiful. It's gorgeous for whoever does like this style, and I think she looks excellent in it, and I think she did an excellent job sewing it and styling it. And I'm in California right now. I've been here. I've been on Hollywood. Just looking at the different styles and doing a lot of window shopping and going in some of the places in Beverly Hills. And this right here is what's trending. When these patterns go on sale, you're able to get this for $1.99, and you typically find these type of patterns in the Vogue section. So I think that's something to be said about her as a designer, to be able to make this kind of look and sew this type of detail for us as a maker. So kudos to her. All right, so let's look at some more photos. So here is another photo. Here's your plunging neckline. Some more of the cutout. Look at these pockets. They've just done like excellent job on that. And then the pants with the front slits, just nice. I have seen that before. Definitely you're going to need to wear heels because it's dragging the floor, which is, I'm sure, the look she was going for. So let's see here. This is a closer look of the back right there, and it looks like there's some gathering in the sleeve area. I don't see it so much over here, but I'm sure it's just, because the gathering is just not in the exact place. But it looks like there's some gathering in the sleeve cap. And then there's this here, the vent, the back vent. And then again, the buttons. Okay, and so for our suggested fabrics, it's going to be your cotton blends crepe, Dupiani, I'm not really sure what that is. I haven't heard of it. Gabardine lightweight wool blends, linen blends, sateen and stretch wovens and twill. And for the lining, cotton blends and polyester blends, and it does need interfacing. For the notions, 1/4 inch button, a pair of shoulder pads, and 6 5/8 inch buttons. And for the pants, you will need a 7-inch invisible zipper and polyester fleece scraps. All right, so let's look at the line art. So here is your line art right here for the blazer, and our line art for the pants. And so there's front seams and back seams. For some reason, I didn't notice those seams in the photos. Let me see here. Yeah, I guess there are seams. Yeah, I just didn't notice those seams at first. So yeah, there's seams in the front here, and then seams in the back. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little better right here. Yeah, front seams and back seams. But that's why it's so important to look at the line art and not just the pictures, because you can tell like a little bit more detail if it's not super noticeable. All right, so yeah, great job, Erica Bunker. I really think she did a great job on this pattern, and let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this next pattern is Nomi 2067, and the description is Mrs. Dress, and this is by The Stitch Fits. The description goes on to say, off the shoulder, ruffled dress in 2 length that has lined bodice, boning at the waist, okay, a sweetheart neckline with elastic, optional straps, and an invisible zipper. All right, and the sewing rating is average. Let's take a look. So this is a super cute dress. I'm going to say that I do have a similar pattern like this, but the straps are not optional. And the other thing is this dress has the boning, so I'm sure it would look a lot better on me than the pattern that I already have. And the pattern I already have is an old new look pattern, so I'm glad that you know, while this is a similar style of a dress, the option of the boning is not in the other dress. I don't want to try to what is it called, hack it. I don't want to try to hack it on my own. So this would honestly be a better option to me, or for me I should say, and this is very, very cute. So let's look at this view. I really like this view the best, but I would add straps. This is very nice to me. And let's see here. I will look at the line art to kind of see why there is this seam here and that one over there. Not really sure, but I love this ruffled flounce here at the bottom. And here is another view, the red view, super cute. It has the strap. And here's the strap, so it kind of looks like a bra strap. Very lovely. So the fabric suggestions are going to be your charmeuse, crepe, silky types, soft cotton blends, and it does call for a lining, and cotton blends and polyester blends is going to be what you need. It does call for 2 yards of 1/4 inch featherweight boning, 3/4 yards of 3/8 elastic, and 1/28 invisible zipper and a hook and eye, and a pair of 5/8 inch bra strap sliders and rings. So let's look at the line art. So here's the line art. This is the front and this is the back. So for whatever reason, when I just couldn't see the other dart here on the actual model, it just looked like there was one, but obviously I just couldn't see it because there are 2 here, which makes perfect sense. I think this is a cute little dress here, and like I said, the boning is going to give you that extra, you know, shaping that you need, you know, keep you intact, and I like that. I need that. So this is super cute. Great job. The stitch fits. Super lovely, and that will be it for this collection. Alright, so that is it for this collection of the 2024 early spring Nomi patterns. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and if you're going to be picking up any of these patterns. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and click the great notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I will see you in the next video, which will be really soon. Bye!